This ranking is based on the play score, a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. Opening our list of the top 25 PC multiplayer games is Warcraft 3: Reign of Chaos. A fitting opening. Blizzard's high-fantasy real-time strategy game is an instant classic. Known for being the pioneers of the RTS genre, this vanilla game reshaped the gaming industry, and it made Valve's Dota 2 possible. In this game, choose from among its 4 factions: Orcs, Humans, Night Elves, and the Undead. Harness resources and ready your troops to destroy the enemy's base before they get to you first. Upon its release, it gained massive critical acclaim and even a Game of the Year award from more than 6 publications. It has a play score of 8.74. Number 24 is Dirt Rally. Buckle your seatbelts as you take a drive on the world's most unforgiving terrain because Codemasters made the best rally racer yet. Ride along rain-dipped valleys, snow-capped hills, and sandy deserts. Each stage will test your skill, concentration, and patience. Aside from that, engines will overheat, tires will get punctured, repairs will eat into your precious time. The game is hard, but it's one of the coolest things about it. Why not play with a friend? It has a play score of 8.74. Number 23 is World in Conflict. The first real-time strategy game on this list. Set in an alternate history where the USSR never collapsed. Be a commander and lead your army to crush the Red Army from taking control of the world. It's also known to some as a spiritual successor to Ground Control because it shows similar game elements. The game's multiplayer servers were shut down way back 2015, but a third party managed to revive all its online features. It has a play score of 8.74. Number 22 is Rome: Total War. Rome was totally not built in a day. Widely reviewed and universally praised, this strategy game will always be one of the titles when most of your friends are talking about the most popular game on the PC. Take control of 3 great Roman houses and secure your power throughout the course of time. Its tactical turn-based scenarios make every passing minute complex. Watch how thousands of your soldiers go all out in an open field, mod or unmodded. It has a play score of 8.77. Number 21 is Dota 2. Once a Warcraft mod, Valve won the rights to the forefather of the MOBA genre from under Blizzard's nose, and everything went well after that. Working with the game's pioneering designers, this sequel is a vast improvement with overhauled graphics, improved UI, and remodeled heroes. It looks fresh, vibrant, and endlessly inviting. But looks aside, Dota 2 is one of the most punishing yet rewarding experiences out there with its lineup of continually balanced heroes and deep strategic mechanics. It's complex, but once you learn the ropes, you'll learn that it's addictingly worthwhile. It has a play score of 8.78. Number 20 is Unreal Tournament 2004. Set in a desolated world, survivors crave for a new source of entertainment. Thus, the Unreal Tournament was born. Hearing the words godlike, double kill, and triple kill was among the best things about Epic Games' revolutionary shooter. Step into the arena and pick from its wide array of game modes. Pick a gun, ride a vehicle, and enjoy its futuristic mayhem. Everyone knows Unreal Tournament. It gave birth to the Unreal Engine as we know it. It has a play score of 8.78. Number 19 is Team Fortress 2. Valve led the team-based FPS market during the early days. Team Fortress 2 shaped the hyperkinetic energy of the shooting genre with varied class-based heroes and a reasonable competitive mode. Choose from over its 9 different classes and fight for the blue or red team in their wide range of game multiplayer modes. With the game's success, it has spanned numerous internet subcultures such as memes, YouTube channels, and fan fiction. To this day, Valve continues to add balance changes and new content to the game. Even with Blizzard's Overwatch taking the crown, we won't be seeing this game dead anytime soon. It has a play score of 8.79. Number 18 is Rocket League. A mixture of racing with the mechanics of football, embrace a high-octane, high-flying action with you and your friends as you put your steering skills to maximum overdrive. Go on a team-based competition with friends locally and online. Its cross-play feature also increases the range for more players, giving PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 a chance to coexist together. Customize your car, unlock items, find the perfect skin, and watch your creation dominate the arena. It has a play score of 8.79. Number 17 is Medieval 2: Total War. Another one of Creative Assembly's remarkable strategy games, set in the turbulent times of the medieval era, lead your legion of troops and conquer various parts all across the world. Watch how history was made in these trying times. Amass over 10,000 soldiers and build your massive empire from rubble. In its multiplayer mode, wage war against other players via local or online. It has a play score of 8.80. Number 16 is Orcs Must Die 2. Leap into the battlefield as a powerful mage or sorceress in this much-awaited sequel of the popular tower defense game. Fortify your defenses and protect dwarven mines or elven fortresses against a swarm of orcs. Toss them, burn them, slice them, do anything in your power to take them down. In its co-op mode, team up with a friend and ready yourself when the horde arrives. Utilize their unique abilities to manipulate the environment. It has a play score of 8.80. Number 15 is Broforce. Devolver Digital adds another absurd game to their roster of quirky indie games. This time, we're gonna get a dose of hardcore action in Free Life's run-and-gun platformer that oozes with raging masculinity. Get used to the taste of metal and gain an appetite for destruction with their crowd of uniquely awesome characters that parody a whole generation of muscled macho men. Dive into the military action, doused in fashionable pixel art style. Pity the fool and whip out some brotherly love in this testosterone-filled shooter that harkens back to the glory of the classics. It has a play score of 8.83. Number 14 is TowerFall Ascension. This 8-bit beauty takes on the charm of Left 4 Dead 2's co-op friendly formula to bring us an immensely fun platformer that's perfect for some couch party fun. Become the last archer standing in their merciless dungeon arenas. Survive a barrage of fiery arrows and steal some for yourself. While there's hundreds of other games that offer co-op fun, there's nothing like beating your opponent with their own arrows. It has received outstanding success, with critics praising its reasonable balance. It has a play score of 8.85. Number 13 is StarCraft 2: Wings of Liberty. Blizzard's crowning jewel and a well-loved classic, this game helped shape the future of real-time strategy games similar to their Warcraft title. A sequel to 1998's Brood War, this game is split into 3 parts, namely Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, and Legacy of the Void. Even until now, the game is running pretty well with an active esports community. Choose from among their 3 powerful factions and stand in the middle of a galactic war. Experience the new story and new features. It was the fastest selling game upon their release and was widely praised for its engaging gameplay, complex mechanics, and immersive story. It has a play score of 8.85. Number 12 is Terraria, a game where the only thing that limits your creativity is your imagination. Terraria is a sandbox-style game that takes possibilities to a whole new corner. Its core fun lies within the freedom of the players to seamlessly switch between exploration, combat, and construction. It has sold more than 18 million copies due to the game's depth. When your little brother's Minecraft is broken, they can always switch to this adorable 2D game. The world is your own canvas. Create it. It has a play score of 8.86. Number 11 is Total War Shogun 2. Creative Assembly veers away from its European roots and sails into the land of the rising sun. Set in the darkest days of feudal Japan, struggle in a bloody war that divided this ancient land. Now with enhanced 3D map battles and a smarter AI, war never felt this good before. Reunite all of Japan with its turn-based gameplay, or play with a friend in its online multiplayer with up to 8 players. Lead your army to glory because this game has a play score of 8.87. Number 10 is Minecraft. Now this is the game your little brother's been playing since the afternoon. Mojang's gift to the world and Microsoft's adopted son, this popular sandbox game is taking the world by storm, one cube at a time. Explore and survive its vast and procedurally generated voxel-based universe. Go alone or with a friend and use your creativity and imagination to build houses, shelters, and powerful weapons for the looming darkness. It has a play score of 8.97. Number 9 is Torchlight 2. The award-winning action RPG makes a stellar sequel with renewed spunk and attitude. Dive into its vibrant world filled with deadly beasts, rewarding loot, and rich, interactive environment. It's absolutely welcoming of multiplayer gameplay, but it still makes for a great single-player experience with its awesome side quests and no requirement for internet connectivity. Play and master its 4 different classes with highly customizable skill trees and roam around its randomized lands with their adorable collection of pets. It has a play score of 9. Number 8 is Nuclear Throne, a post-apocalyptic shooter with mutants. After a massive nuclear attack on Earth, the planet is filled with radioactive mess. Everything is green, gooey, and gross. Choose from its 12 disgusting characters with unique mutations and fight for the Nuclear Throne. This top-down roguelike shooter involves no humans because there's nothing human left to fight for. As a mutated creature, you and your friend must fight your way through its mutated wasteland filled with irradiated weaponry and some odd limbs growing on your stomach. Reach the Nuclear Throne with a play score of 9.04. At number 7 is Borderlands 2. Step into the planet Pandora, a land devoid of sanity and filled with outrageous, randomly generated loot. Spare the nonsense of living a righteous life and be a vault hunter. Wreak havoc in the world and find the rarest treasure you can ever find. This sequel to the hit Borderlands game comes with the same features from its predecessor, but with better graphics, cool new weapons, stories, and an enjoyable multiplayer and co-op experience. Due to the game's success, a number of DLCs were released to add new characters and expand its stories. Gearbox did a good job with this game, and it received a couple of Game of the Year awards in 2012. It has a play score of 9.05. Number 6 is Left 4 Dead 2. This sequel to Valve's award-winning zombie game brings out a new batch of survivors to escape and fight against the swarming infected. Team up with your friends and enjoy the game's rich new story and, of course, a fun multiplayer mode. Face the ghastly infected in numerous ways and take them down with over 20 unique weapons. Its unique mutated undead may pose a challenge, but with your friends, you're an unstoppable army. Just like every Valve game, it's a success. It was praised for its brilliant co-op mode, good story, new campaigns, and an improved AI Director 2.0, which lets players customize world designs as they see fit. It has a play score of 9.05. Number 5 is XCOM, Enemy Unknown. Firaxis pays tribute to 1994's cult classic UFO Enemy Unknown in this 2012 release. Set during Earth's near-future alien invasion, you take the helm of an elite military organization tasked with protecting the planet from their Martian invaders. Master their grid-based arenas and plan the perfect raid to eliminate each of your enemies in local or in online mode. You also have research and develop for the next best technology to rival their alien tech. Just like the original, XCOM has been praised for their tactical depth, story, and solid gameplay. It has a play score of 9.09. Number 4 is Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Despite being released 6 years ago, and all through the release of Civilization 6, it remains one of the most beloved gems in the turn-based 4X genre. This highly respected strategy game woos the crowd of avid tactical players. Its long-standing support with their patches and features allowed it to stand tall over the rest. Sink a few thousand hours of your life, ushering your nations into new generations after new generations, starting at 400 BC. Create your own army, pillage other neighbors, collect resources, and watch your settlements become the historic empires of the new world. Simple as their graphics may be, they still take the spot for the best looking strategies out there. It has a play score of 9.09. Number 3 is Company of Heroes. This 2006 game is still making enough noise in 2017. Our final RTS game on the list and the highest rated so far. Set during the Second World War, choose between 2 playable factions and capture strategic locations all around the map. Build structures, secure your troops, and take down your enemies in iconic moments of history. It won many awards due to its innovative strategic gameplay and enjoyable multiplayer features. It has a play score of 9.10. Number 2 is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Hideo Kojima's final Metal Gear Solid game concludes Big Boss's story. After his unfortunate failure, follow the life of Venom Snake as he exacts his revenge to his enemies. Immerse in the game's massive open world design and seamless emergent gameplay, or step into its multiplayer where you enjoy 3 varying modes. Go full-on stealth with Cloak and Dagger, eliminate enemies with Bounty Hunter, or secure your defenses with Calm Control. Its single-player campaign wasn't the most perfect, but its multiplayer offered so many good things if you want to test your skills against other players. It has a play score of 9.13. And the best multiplayer game on the PC is none other than Portal 2. With its ongoing presence in Valve's other titles and vast collection of industry accolades, there's really no questioning Portal 2's space in video game history. Shell and GLaDOS' story aside, this game contains a fun co-op mode that puts you and your friends in brain-burning levels. Powered by its intelligently designed physics-based puzzles, memorable characters, and brilliant humor, they create a trio of unforgettable experiences. The cake might be a lie, but the greatness of Portal 2 definitely isn't. So always take a friend with you. It has a play score of 9.49. You may get these games right now by clicking the links below.